So what's going on, family? Today we're going to go over these stocks that are currently in our portfolio. These are the stocks that we added in December, and then we're going to go over the ones that we added in January, just to do a review to check the performance of these stocks, if we need to keep them in the pocket or we need to let them go. So welcome everyone to the channel. Before I break that down, before we go through all these stocks, make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my information and content. So now we're going to start off with looking at the stocks that we added in December. So we added this stock, Packaging Corporation of America, December 18, 2025. The video is still here on this channel if you guys want to listen as to why we added it to the portfolio, but we're going to go ahead and look at this on the stock chart now. And here it is. Okay, so you guys can see that the market has already came up here at our ultimate TP price. It took a couple of days. What is this? We're looking at this on the 2-day chart. Added it on December 17th. Market ran all the way up there on January 8th, 2026, the start of that 2-day price bar. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. We're going to go ahead and take the profit on this prediction. So the sell date would be January the 11th. Today's the 11th, 2026. And the price is currently at $219.35. Okay. So you can see there's like 7.5% profit right there. And that's like 7.9 at the high of our TP price, but we'll take it because we're in the vicinity. We're not going to be sticklers for the exact penny or target. If we're in the vicinity, we taking it. That's what we do. So let's go ahead and get rid of this prediction. That was very good. It worked out for us. Okay. And now let's go ahead and look at the next one, which is Intuitive Machines. We added it on December 19th, 2025. Let's go to Lunar. Okay, the market actually came up there on December the 8th on this 2-day time frame as well. So let me run this to the daily so you guys can kind of see. Very close, right there on January the 8th. Market almost hit our TP price right there. It's like 33.84% there, but we'll take it on the close from Friday. We'll take that. That's 24% run up right there. So let's go ahead and take this profit on this one. That was on, what was this? January the 9th. So January the 9th. We're going to go ahead and make this one the 9th too. And the price on the close of January the 9th was $18.56. Okay, so you can see that's 24.23% there. Next, we're going to look at, let's go ahead and take this off the chart. We're going to go ahead and look at the next one, which is Lockheed Martin. Okay, so let me clean up the chart. Just in case we get another opportunity, we're going to come back and play this stock again. Next one is Lockheed Martin. Okay, so this one definitely exceeded our expectations. Okay, we hit our TP price on the 5th of January. But since we didn't catch this until the close of January the 9th, we'll take it up there around like 14.5% run. Okay, so we did this price prediction on the 19th of December. Very good to see the market and Lockheed Martin make a massive run to the upside. This also was on January the 9th. Taking a profit on that. And let's go ahead. The price is on the close of January the 9th. It's 542.92. Okay, 14.5% right there. Now let's go look at the next one, which is Powerfleet. The ticker symbol is AIOT. This one is not doing too much right now. I understand the reason why, because there's a pretty big sell pocket right now for this stock. So we'll keep it in a portfolio, but I would like to see it move as soon as possible, because the longer that we see price hold this sell pocket gives us more probabilities for sellers to enter and then try to dump the stock. So nothing for us to really talk about here. We don't need to get rid of it, but we just need to be watchful to see if these sellers actually enter in the market. Okay. Let's look at the next stock, which is Synopsys SNPS. So here's Synopsys. We're actually getting some moves. The market has broken this sell pocket, and then also the second one that we identified. It is currently hitting the third sell pocket. So if you wanted to, I mean, if you feel as if the market's going to go lower from this point, take that 11.5%. There's nothing wrong with taking something off the table because you're actually seeing this stock give you what you expected it to do, which is go up. I think we're going to hold on for this just a little while longer. But if I do see issues or a big move from this sell pocket price going down, then we'll go ahead and release the prediction, or release the stock from the portfolio and move on to another opportunity. But we'll keep it here just for a little while longer. Next one is Salesforce. Okay, the ticker symbol is CRM. Okay, so this one, again, it's not doing too good. When we did our price prediction, the market was already in this sell pocket, and you can tell that there's still sellers in the market in Salesforce. Again, boom, right there. Now, the good part is that when sellers did hit the market on January 2nd, the buyers were also here the next day. They held this buy pocket that we created. Again, that's very good to see. Market ran back up to the sell pocket and it got rejected a second time. Again, we don't like to see these things. Okay, I'm going to hold this in the portfolio because the stock is still holding this first buy pocket. If I see this break this buy pocket right here, we might need to let this out the portfolio and move on to another play. I don't like that the market did get rejected a second time at that sell pocket though. I do not like that. So again, we need to watch Salesforce to see if this stock really wants to go higher in price. This is the market on the weekly. You can see that from the weekly perspective, there's someone here that has a lot of stock they want to sell. And currently the momentum for the buyers isn't there. Okay, so this might be a stock to which we need to let go, but we'll see. The next one is going to be Kite Realty Trust, KRG. Again, that is weakness right there. Very weak. Volume was high on this weekly price bar. We closed on the low of the bar. We might need to let this go. This is not performing the way that we expected it to go. We can see the reason why. It's because price is at a sell pocket. We saw the market hit sell back here in the beginning of January 2025. Price in Kite Realty came back and we're getting that same type of reaction right now. Okay, so let's look at this on the hourly chart. Okay, so now here it is. We're actually getting the test right now. And as we go throughout trading next week, if we see the market break this buy pocket, we might need to let it go. Okay, and it might run down to like 2280. We need to let the stock go at that point because I don't like the weekly chart. I don't like how it ended, and currently the market is currently giving us some weakness and some selling. Here it is on the 11-hour time frame. Okay, so I'm looking for the market to actually hold this buy pocket. It doesn't look like it is. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna let this go because I don't like it. It's on the 11-hour. Here it is on the 3-hour chart. 750 looks weak. 330-minute chart looks weak. Yeah. Market dividend was on the 9th of these. Okay, so we're going to hold it because usually when a stock dividend is paid out, the 43 cents, market usually goes down just to compensate for that payment to the shareholders of the dividend. So let me hold it here because I want to see if we're going to get a pivot back up to the upside. So we're going to hold it. But from what I'm seeing, I really don't like it right now. Next one is going to be Array Technologies. Ticker symbol is ARRY. Okay, look at that. I don't see any strength at all in this stock. If it broke the first buy pocket, and now it looks like it wants to break the second. That's on the daily chart. Here it is on the 2. Yeah, this stock is not working right. I don't like these 2-day price bars at all. So rather than us looking for the market to run down to our stop loss, we're going to go ahead and cut this out now. I don't like that at all. Let's sit on the 3. Let's see what it looked like on a weekly chart. Okay, on the 2 weeks. Yeah, the stock may actually make a run back down to like $8 to this buy pocket. that could potentially happen. But we're going to get rid of it. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of this stock here. This was on the 9th of January. Okay, so that is on the 9th. And the close was $9. Okay, so yeah, that's like 12% loss right there. All right, let's look at Ally Financial. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Because if there's another opportunity, we'll come back and put on another prediction looking for the stock to go back up. But I just don't like it right now. Okay, so let's look at Ally Financial. Okay, so we just added this one not too long ago. Not too much really going on. Definitely need to pay attention to these spaces that we got circled. So we might hold this for a little while. So I'm not going to speak too much on this one. Let's go to the stocks that we currently have for January. Okay, Daxor Corporation, DXR. Okay, so yeah, we're hitting the sell pocket. We got volatility. The market looked like it still wants to go up, so we're not going to change this prediction. I think we played this on the weekly. Let me see. Okay, let's run this on the 5-day. So let me add the 5-day here. Okay, let's look at Carnival. So yeah, we're in a sell pocket. No problems, no issues. I'm expecting that the price is going to break that sell pocket and continue to go up higher in price. And it looks like that's still the case. Okay, so we're not going to get rid of this prediction here for Carnival. We're going to continue to let this marinate and stay within our portfolio. All right, so let's look at the next one, which is BYD. BYDDY. Okay, so I'm not liking this one too much because we're not really seeing any strength over the last couple of days that we've done our price prediction, which is on the weekly. Last week wasn't good at all, but we still got a couple of pockets down here that, you know, I'm not too worried about the market ending low from last week. We got these areas right here. So what I'm looking at now is for these buyers to step in and try to support the stock. If we break this second buy pocket like 1150, we might need to let this stock go. So we're not going to change anything on BYD yet. Okay, now let's look at Yum China Holdings, YUMC. Okay, sell pocket again. Definitely got some weakness right there on the weekly chart. Sellers did come in last week, which is cool. I mean, I expect that when you're hitting a sell pocket. So we're just going to hold out on this one as well too. And let's look at GDS Holdings. That's the next one. Okay, this one looks pretty good on the 2 weeks. Here it is on the weekly chart. 5, 4, and let's look at this on the 3. Okay, so yeah, nothing for us to change here for GDS. If you wanted to, we hit a sell pocket, take some off the table. That's already 11% run to the upside already. Okay, but we're not going to do that. We're going to see if it has enough momentum to run to this bigger sell pocket in GDS Holdings. So we're going to hold that on the daily. Next one is CVS. Let's go ahead and take a look at CVS real quick. Again, nothing too much here to explain. Look like we may be playing this on the 2-day. The 3-day chart. So let's run this on the 3-day. Next one we're going to look at is Offset, AEI. This one looks pretty weak. Right there on the 3. Weakness did come in right there on the 4-day chart. I'm expecting the price to try to hold this buy pocket though. It looked like it's trying to on the 4, but if we see price break this first buy pocket, just like we did on the other one, we might need to let it go. Okay, because the 3-day looks weak. The 2-day looks weak. Here's the daily. You can see buyers actually came in Friday. So here it is on the 11-hour chart. We did get a pivot. The sellers didn't continue their sell-off right there on this 11-hour bar. Price pivoted and began to go up higher. Price, here it is on the 330. Okay. So yeah, we're going to hold out on Offset. See how our trades at the beginning of this week to see if we're going to hold that buy pocket. So now's the test to see if this stock is going to remain bullish or if it's going to continue to break down. I think we're looking at this on the 4. Yeah, so put this on the 4. Okay, next one is Lindblad Expedition Holdings, LIND. I don't think we really need to talk about this one. Okay, because we just added it to the portfolio. I think we added it on the weekly time frame. Okay. Let's go to the next one, which is Takeda Pharmaceutical. Nothing here to talk about as well. Look like we added this maybe on the weekly. Yep, so this is the weekly. So let me change this. And we just added one today, so I'm not going to change that one. So yeah, that's it. Real simple, real easy. I'm going to go back and change these green and red once I conclude the video, so you'll see the color coordination the next time you see the spreadsheet. But appreciate everyone. Make sure you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.